How y'all feeling? How y'all living? It's AC Lucky back on another reaction video. Today reaction video finna react to your brain's arm mushrooms.
Psychedelic or magic mushrooms have been ingested by humans for over 9,000 years. Even today, this naturally grown fungus is commonly used as a recreational drug, causing hallucinations. But how exactly does it work? The main psychoactive ingredient in shrooms is called psilocybin. When ingested, the body breaks it down into the active drug psilocin, which makes its way to the brain. And here it begins to prevent the reuptake of the neurotransmitter serotonin.
This is like science. Why don't you
On top
teach
of
this
this,
in school?
psilocin actually has a similar chemical structure to serotonin, meaning it can also bind to and stimulate receptors in the brain. This amplified stimulation causes you to perceive and experience things without any real stimulus, also known as hallucination. These can be of a varying nature, from visual to auditory sensations or...
Camera had cut off. I don't know where it stopped at, but we finna run back to...
Scientists have also suggested that the brain may temporarily rearrange itself by inhibiting normal brain activity and immediately creating new biologically stable brain connections.
Okay.
This ultimately makes it harder to determine reality from fantasy and amplifies your intensity of thought, which makes planning ahead and self-conscious thinking almost impossible. We also see activation in the hippocampus and anterior cingulate cortex, which are associated with dreaming. Finally, specific emotional regions of the brain are chemically activated, which can lead to a sense of expanding consciousness. And because the drug temporarily alters the paths in your brain, thinking outside the box becomes extremely natural. In a famous US study, 36 college-educated participants were given psilocybin and observed in a laboratory. 1/3 of the participants reported the experience as the single most spiritually significant moment in their lives, with 2/3 putting it in their top 5. 2 months after taking the drug, 79% of the participants reported increased well-being and satisfaction. Friends and family were also interviewed and agreed with these claims. But it's not all so positive. 22% of the clinically tested individuals experienced fear and paranoia at certain points during their trip.
Yeah,
and because of the state of their brains, these typically manifested as terrifying and uncontrollable hallucinations. Though much is still unknown about shrooms, they're not considered clinically addictive and cause little toxicity to other organ systems. In fact, a UK study found that they caused the least amount of damage, both to the individual and to others, when compared to other recreational drugs. Ultimately, scientists believe that the laws need to change around clinical testing of the drug so advanced research can be executed to fully understand both the positive and negative effects that this magic fungus has on our brain. And if you haven't seen our video on the science behind type A,
I ain't gonna lie, he get drugged. That's some science and stuff. Why they don't teach us this in science class? We really need to learn about this in science class. Man, vote me for president. I'm opening up a school that really teaches everything about the universe. So like the kids in 2050, they gonna be the smartest kids in the world. They gonna be taking over the world. I'm telling you, we gonna have flying babies in the future, y'all. Once me be president, we gonna have flying babies, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Vote me for president. AC Lucky for president. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I got tongue tied. But anyway, that was the end of the reaction video. I'm AC Lucky signing off. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Ain't nothing but lit daily content over here. You feel me? On the road to 1K. We hit 1K this year. You feel me?